Today, we are going to be coaching a player with only 150 hours inside of Counter-Strike 2. I'm really excited for you to learn from this. If you are new to the game or someone that finds yourself in the lower ends of the ELO spectrum, this coaching session is going to give you so much insight as to what you should be doing to develop yourself. It was a super productive, great session where we learned a lot of good things about Mirage and just Counter-Strike in general. Go ahead and join me, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Please join my Discord. I'd love to chat with you, get to know you more, and build this community more and more and more. We do positive coaching out here. I love to spread that around the community. None of this like yelling at people, all that kind of stuff. You know what we do around here. Let's continue learning and getting better at the game.
I mispressed something or
Gotcha. Yeah.
but I'm trying.
Right.
I'm trying
Yeah.
my best.
So do you have keybinds for all your nades and everything, or do you scroll
Yeah,
for anything?
for my nade I use Q.
Yes.
For my smoke, Molotov, flash, whatever, I use my mouse keys
Gotcha. Yeah.
or
That's
buttons.
good. One thing I want to talk to you right off the bat, and this is actually a little more complex positioning thing, is on CT Pistron. I'm not a huge fan of you playing this specific angle. While it is a good off angle, it's cool. I think that if you're gonna hold this, we want to play longer range angles with the USP because the Glocks are looking for those close range fights. They're doing all this stuff. If they were to scale out Palace and flood out here, you are putting yourself in a close range fight, but also like you can't get out anywhere. You kind of just gotta fight and die. If they come out ramp, it can be a really good pivot point, which is sick. You can drop down here and do your stuff. You're so much better off if you want to hold Palace, sitting back here and holding it. Or what's actually better is if like your con player comes back here and holds it, and you hold ramp from somewhere.
Okay.
Just like a positioning thing right there that will help you. The bigger thing though is like you're always looking for the most part, you're looking for longer range fights against those Glocks.
Okay.
Yeah, and this guy has a good lurk. I mean, honestly, you probably die regardless. One thing you've got to think about as the A player, and I mean, well played at this guy. I mean, he's playing really bad too. He's like being loud about it. But when we're rotating from A to B, unless we know for sure every one of them is there, like on pistol round, bro, just keep your pistol out. Keep your pistol out and run. What the most likely lurk in this situation is gonna be someone's up here actually. Someone's hiding up here waiting. This is a crazy weird lurk. I probably would have died to it too because like who's sitting there? But at least if you have your pistol out while we're rotating in, it gives us a chance to react and sit there and get that kill. You know what I mean?
This coaching session is brought to you by Skins Monkey. They are the best CS2 trading site out there. Swap out the skins you do not like and upgrade them into higher quality new items. I have personally used Skins Monkey to build my inventory and love how many features the site has. The best thing is that you can gain your own crazy deposit bonus of 35% by using my code KOJOMO. They also have a freebie section where you can get free new skins by completing tasks, and you also get a $5 bonus by clicking my link in the description of the video.
Because like that will be a danger area. Like there's gonna be a lot of people doing stuff like that, especially as you get better and better. They're gonna be really good with their timings. So also like if you're ever the A player and you want to safe rotate, just go through here and go like this.
Okay.
But yeah. Is there okay, so let me ask you, is there a reason that you didn't buy nades here? Is it because we're doing this aggressive play? Maybe?
No. Sometimes, to be honest, I just forget to buy utility.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's good to remind
Um,
yourself.
or sometimes I buy utility and then I forget to use it.
Yeah. I mean, hey
I
man,
just timed it.
that's a common problem. That's a common thing people do. My concern with you here though, well actually not really concerned. I actually would have loved if you make this play and you get a little aggro with it. I know we're playing pistols, so like technically like, oh, we don't want to give them like fights and that kind of stuff. But if you were like you did it, you jumped up here and got up here and you were about to peek. If you were to like early on in the game show them that like, bro, I am fighting you guys up here. And you know, be smart about it. Don't just like hold W and run through, like do that. But like you're showing them like, look, I'm gonna be in here. Now for the rest of the game, they are concerned about you being in this position. They're gonna come out of spawn and they're gonna be like, bro, this guy is pushing Palace, like be careful. And it's gonna make their life a lot harder. So you don't have to do it every game. You don't it doesn't necessarily have to be Palace, but across the board on any map, if you're aggressive and you show that aggression to them, it makes them have to respect you a lot more and it makes them really nervous with things. And actually
Okay.
I brought that up too because like that would have been a moment where I'm like, yeah, bro, like you don't really need utility. Just go in there because you're pushing in here anyways. It would be a waste to buy like a smoke, molly, flash, Nate. Like there's no need to.
Okay.
But yeah, always have a plan with it. Like, you know, for the most part, we don't want to dump our util right away, but you know, if I'm buying something, it's for a reason. Okay, sweet. We're mulling ramp. And
Sometimes I misthrow it.
yeah, yeah. And this was actually pretty good. The one thing you want to look for, because you're gonna get abused at a as you climb elo, is, and this is a play I want you to make. This molly is gonna be too shallow sometimes if we don't throw it like extremely correct, and they're gonna jump up back here and one way it. They're gonna sit back here and walk behind the molly. It's a play I'm always looking for as a T on Mirage A site to do that, and as a CT you got to be like hyper aware of it. Also,
Yeah, well, my friend learned me to throw their molly because
yeah,
it's effective, he said.
yeah, dude. And I mean, it's a good piece of util. Like honestly, like no one at your level is really throwing that. I'm really impressed that you're throwing that.
Like most of my teammates are throwing smokes there.
Yeah, no, which is bad. Like definitely bad. I'm gonna teach you after we do the session. I'm gonna teach you how to go up ladders really fast, silently.
Oh, okay.
It's a really cool mechanic. And again, bro, like I'm actually jealous of you. If I knew how to do a crazy mechanic like that at like 100 hours, bro, 130 hours, like I would be somewhere crazier, and I'd be in pro league. Um,
Yeah,
but
I
yeah.
whiffed on this guy.
Well, the whiff is whatever. I'm more concerned. It's like it's a bad timing too because he flashed. Honestly, when I see him throwing his own flash into this, I might just be resetting because like that's a moment in the game where it's like, oh well, I didn't expect that, and like he kind of like is doing his thing and I'm doing my thing. The bigger thing is like, I think yeah, you should just reset here once you have to turn and do all this. When you're throwing these flashes, I'm also gonna show you. We kind of want to arc them a little bit. I'll have to show you an example because when we're just throwing them on the ground like this, it's not in this moment. I guess it's fine. But when things arc, they bounce less and they give that audio cue a lot less. Like say somebody was right here, they're not gonna eat any flash. But if we're throwing a flash on the ground, it's gonna go boom, 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 and they're gonna be like, oh shoot, he's peeking. Versus if we can arc it a little bit and it just pops and we're already peeking, we're in there. Also, flashes on the ground are bad because they don't blind as many angles in certain situations due to elevation changes, maybe obstacles on the ground or something. Flashes in the air are always better.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then it's just an awkward fight. Like I said, as soon as he throws his own flash and we kind of have to turn from it and stuff, honestly, I probably would just reset a little bit there. Because, like, you haven't lost anything, honestly. Like, if anything, you get that info. Now you know one guy's in Palace and you just reset, do your thing, and think of a new plan now.
Okay.
I'm always doing that. Like, if I'm making a play and they do that, it's like, heck yeah, bro. Like, cool. I'm just going to do my thing now. Okay. Smoke Palace. I'm not like the biggest fan, but it's okay. Um,
Yeah, that's what I mean with they always smoke the ramp thing.
right, yeah. Yeah, which sucks because now we used our smoke on Palace and ramp, obviously, which is not optimal. Yeah, good. Dude, I'm glad you're looking like Palace is still dangerous. I'm glad you're like rotating and looking at that. That's sick. Um, not that like any of this is gonna get you killed, but like I think that like shoot 4 bullets, do that, reload here, do all these things. Like, I don't know. I think it's just like a little unnecessary. It's very nitpicky. Like, it honestly doesn't matter that much. I'm just trying to think of like how I'm doing things and stuff. Also, if you're gonna peek this, peek it. Okay, whatever. I think it's just the reloading and stuff is just unnecessary. Like doing that and reloading in the open. Right here. Like if you're gonna peek this, bro, peek it. Because you're one, your teammate's already here. But two, if you get into the habit of walk peeking a dangerous angle like mid when he's not here, it's gonna be really bad. And we need that velocity. We need that velocity when we peek. And it's like, oh well, I don't want to give away info from underpass and do all these things. It doesn't matter because like honestly, like this guy could have walked up and killed us there, killed this guy anyways. So be really confident, and especially like at your elo now, if you are confident and aggressive with what you're doing, bro, you will be so good, and you're already so good.
I'm trying my best.
Yep. A little thing here too that is like a really kind of detail oriented tip I have for you, specifically for this is when we're rotating in like this, keep your crosshair over here, whatever. But when we get to this threshold, look at these windows. Look at this window as you're rotating in. Because one, a lot of
Okay.
T's will sit here and just hold that. But two, you're going to find people that don't expect you to see them. So rotate in, look at that. Once we cross this angle, we go back to looking down here or back, depending on where we think they are. And same thing. Best way to go about that. Don't skip that angle. Oh, yeah.
What you'll see is my aim isn't, or my recoil and things aren't the best.
Do you do anything to improve on that?
I try the map, but I don't just do it often.
I'm going to tell you right now. I have 15,000 hours in this game. I've played in tournaments everywhere, bro. I still, when I was competing, would get into a basic recoil trainer map, even though I know the recoil, I know everything, to just perfect it. Like every day, 5 minutes at least, 5 to 10 minutes. For you, bro, 10 minutes, I'd say. Every day, learning the AK, learning the M4, other guns if you want.
Mhm.
I'll see if
Well,
you have the map I have. Like whatever map you use, you should be fine. But best thing you could do for yourself, man. That's gonna be something like you develop your entire time you're playing this game.
mhm.
And do you want to be a rifler or an opper? Like, do you know yet?
To be honest, I don't really know.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's good to develop both then. Get good at opping and rifling.
I never really play with an op.
Gotcha.
To
Okay.
be honest.
Okay, yeah. I mean, there you go then. You could just focus on rifling and do your thing. Here you're making a mistake now. Like one, the ramp molly's whatever. Like it's off a little bit. It's gonna go deeper here, and you know they could have caught a time to run out. Whatever. Not concerned about that. This is where you smoking palace is kind of bad because you're just doing it so quick. I don't mind a palace smoke, but you don't need to do it so quick. And you know, take your time and do it. You can come up here like you were doing and smoke it. You know, honestly, what at a high level most people are doing it is they smoke from this side because it makes more sense.
Mhm.
Just like the smoke's gonna be gone a minute like 25 into the round, and we're just gonna not have it for the rest of the time. Now it doesn't really like pressure them that much, right? Like now as soon as
Yeah.
this guy's getting here, it's already gone.
Okay.
And also the next level thing too, by the way, and we're gonna work with you to get you better at this, is thinking of your smokes as a defensive thing too. So I'm sure you played in lobbies where they start smoking the stairs and jungle, and then you can use your smoke as they're doing that to drop it on the ground here, so that a big ploofy like defensive wall essentially forms, and you're able to just create chaos. Because that's the way I think of smokes. This map is a canvas, and when we start throwing smokes around the map, we're painting the canvas, and we're doing our we're like artists, you know, like we're painting what we want to paint.
Oh, okay.
And when we get to make our drawing on the canvas, we're always so much more comfortable. Dang, bro, was that jump for style points? That was for style points, bro.
No, I didn't even know that I jumped. To be honest.
Oh no! Oh, bro, you almost died at that last tick of that molly. That would have been funny. Oh, I'm gonna show you a cool flash, by the way, too. I'm so excited to show you stuff in the server, man. Oh
The
yeah,
problem is, I was struggling on the ladder, so that's why I
yeah.
didn't get killed.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna show you some great ladder tips, and then also don't let me forget. I'm gonna show you a flash here where you bounce it off of this wood and it lands out here and blinds like literally what you were trying to flash.
No, okay.
But also keep in mind where our teammates are too, because like I'm not gonna lie, that flash is so unnecessary because our teammates were already like looking here, and that's where also, by the way, a skill you really have to develop that a lot of new players don't understand the value as much of it is your radar, bro. Over time you're gonna get better and better and better at it, but understanding your radar and like things as simple as like counting the dots, um you know, looking and seeing like you know, especially at this elo, bro, someone might see somebody on their screen but they don't actually see them, but they show up on the radar, so you can be like, bro, you saw him, like, you know, one's in apps, you saw the guy in apps, like do something about it.
Yeah, okay. Well, the thing is, in Siege we don't have a minimap, so.
Yeah, so that's gonna be something you might struggle with more than maybe people that come from like Valorant or something. Yeah, that'll be a good thing for you to work on, and it's gonna come with time. Okay, that nade's super. Yeah, that nade's super
Yeah,
unnecessary.
I
Yep.
noticed when
Yeah.
it exploded.
Yep. And then, hey, that's fine. It's trial and error where you're at, bro. And I mean, even where any of us are, as long as we can objectively like grow and understand, like, okay, that was bad or that was good, bro. Heck yeah, make all the mistakes, man. That's how we learn. Also, by the way, we timing ourselves so hard here because we don't realize what our teammate is holding. Our teammate's holding Palace. Like, you know what I mean? Like he is holding this angle. Our job is to hold ramp at this point. So
Okay.
you timing yourself and let this guy get out, and that's all because of like what you were doing here. You honestly should just be sitting here and either holding or jiggling or even holding from this side. Honestly, triple is a good place, but you don't have a smoke. Triple with a smoke is so good. But yeah, those are some good ideas for you. Oh wow,
Okay.
nice, good aim. At this point too, what will you'll see the best players in the world doing? They get these kills, they get this kill, they're floating around. So like maybe after you get that second kill, you position yourself over here, or you know if you are here, you get ready to use your flash just to get yourself out or something. but continuing to move. Oh, awesome. Yeah, awesome. Right here, you do it. You naturally do it. That's great. And if there's a super big lull in the round, what you can do too is take the risk and walk. You don't want to run. You walk all the way in here to get yourself in like a sneaky little position because in their mind they're all saying, "Yo, one CT," and then they're about to find out the opera's there. Or if you're here, you can do the opposite and you can run away and run all the way back here to jungle and play with your teammate. But again, the whole purpose of doing these things is to give fake information. So they think that you're CT, but boom, you were so active that now you're somewhere else. Yeah, this is super unnecessary. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
super unnecessary. Because you know it too. Like you have a teammate, like he's here, like you're chilling. You can just sit here. You can. I don't mind jiggling and doing these things, but like just relax a little bit, right? Relax, and maybe you could try to shuffle your way out if possible. Or that's where I'd be yelling at my teammate, bro, like help me, come fight with me.
Well,
So
the
that,
thing is,
yeah,
in my matchmaking, whenever
yeah,
my teammates are speaking, they're speaking full Russian, or I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
know
yeah.
what the hell they're saying.
Yeah, that's the downside to queuing EU or being in EU. You have so much opportunity over there. It's the place to be for CS, but because of like the language barrier with all the different regions and countries, like it can be very difficult.
Like sometimes when I join a game, or hear my teammates speak full Russian, I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah, just hopefully they don't kick you, bro.
It never happened, but
Yeah.
then they're saying something, giving a like a call, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know what you said.
Also at your elo, this is something you can take control of. You are doing your job here. Like you're holding palace. One, I kind of want you to throw in a little bit more micro jiggles when you're like just sitting in a place for too long, because like that gets you active, makes you a little harder target to hit. Also realize this isn't necessarily the best place to play at the A1S because your gun barrel is gonna stick out. And also the way like the physics of the angles work is they're actually gonna see you much before you see them. Also, they could see you through this little opening in the
Yeah,
plank
yeah,
there.
yeah. I
So
know.
play up here with like an MP9 or something. Just be careful here.
Oh, okay.
Play this position when there's a smoke here. That's good. But what I was going back to earlier is this is where the radar is so important because this guy's holding this. He shouldn't be. You already have it. But if you notice him doing that, slide down on this ladder and then pick up ramp because he's already holding it, or take it into your own hands and push through palace and just take control of the situation. Because essentially you're both just like looking at the same thing for no reason. Awesome. You do this. Making noise though is bad. Making noise is bad because if anyone is ramp or anyone's in there, they hear what you're doing. Yeah, now you're getting like you're not nervous, but like you're drifting around a lot. And the reason I was kind of nervous about that is because especially here, you put yourself in the danger zone of middle, which connector there, ramp, and palace. Like you're like the trifecta right here of everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, be careful. Be careful. Definitely when we're on A and mid's open like that, our rotation points are back through here. It's just the safest. It makes the most sense.
Okay.
If con smoke, because a lot of times at a higher level, con will start getting smoked, then sure, go through there and walk it sometimes because people might be sitting in the smoke and ready to pounce on you. Okay, 15 seconds. Yeah, you just need to stay alive.
Yeah, no, nothing happens in this round,
Yeah.
I think.
Yep. And we take that. These rounds are nice. These rounds are good. Also, do you know the strategy, by the way? Do you know the strategy? Do you know what happens if you kill the T's after the time runs out?
They just die, I guess.
No. So that's something. This is a cool thing that you'll learn later. But now we're gonna shortcut it. Is, dude, if you kill the T side after the round timer is up, they get $0. So they get no money to buy any weapons in the next round.
Oh, okay.
So like say Endeavor here, he's on $50. If you were to kill him after time, next round he's screwed. He can literally buy nothing, just a decoy.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's a good strategy, and like I don't want to overwhelm you with like super detail like crazy stuff, but
Mhm.
if you do find yourself in a situation like, say you're holding apps here and there's like 5 seconds left and the last guy's running out here and 3 2 and he's going to sight, instead of trying to kill him right away, just hide and then pop out here after time and boom, you've just screwed him over for the next round. Such a good strat.
Oh, okay.
Okay, nice. We find that. Our teammate's middle. We should just go now. Yeah. And then again, radar, because yeah, he's through here. Yep. So go A because I think we know, but we should know off radar that bomb is down too. So 100%.
Yeah, I was struggling here a bit. I wanted to, yeah, silent drop on the cement blocks.
Oh yeah. Yep. So yeah, just
But,
keep it, just crouch there and stay crouched and you're good. And then for this one, there's no way to the silent drop off here. So just for the future.
Okay.
But yeah, yep. Just stay crouched here and move over there. You're good. And this guy's already saying GG. He said it's over. It's over. But yeah. 8-0 though, yeah. As long as we keep playing aggressive and doing our thing, like this is the easiest game of our life. And I mean, obviously, it looks like you guys do destroy them, so it's good.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't do super good in this game.
Yeah.
I tried.
That spam, dude, for the hours you're at, it's crazy that you already like are developing like these things. I will say the spam though is off. Do you see the trajectory of it?
Yeah.
It's going up here. If you want the good spam while you're coming up here, spam that same general area, but from this pillar, and it's gonna go through here, and it's gonna hit anyone running through here. That one's just gonna go way too high, unless obviously someone is sitting here, which early in the round that's obviously not gonna happen.
Okay. Well, I generally I always shoot through it when I hear people.
Awesome,
So,
yeah, dude, that's great, and that just shows like you're very intelligent when it comes to like CS, but probably FPS games in general. So that's awesome. Yeah, we're gonna optimize that a little bit, and that'll be sick. Oh, dude, so close. And the funny thing, bro, the funny thing at your level, if you kill them or damage them and do that, they are literally going to think you're cheating.
yeah.
People are not gonna
Yeah.
understand like that's a spam, and they're gonna be like, you're wall hacking.
The one time I one-tapped somebody in the head, and
Yeah,
they were just
yeah.
so mad.
Yep. Yeah, and also by the way, I didn't point this out, but honestly, this round was pretty risky. This guy's holding your cat right now. But again, this is kind of the randomness of how the games go. Maybe he dies here. No, he just leaves, I think. What happens? He get bored? Oh, I guess he stays here. Oh, he shoots. Okay, and he leaves. So now cat timing is open. I guess not. I guess it's fine. But yeah, I was gonna say, just like as a cat player, be aware of mid. In this situation, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. He's here. But always just keep in mind, like maybe my teammate might rotate off and stuff. So I'm always glancing at my radar. And sometimes I'm even asking my comm player, is cat open? Is cat open? You know, trying to get that confirmation from him. Also, bro, here, this is a great time to use your util, by the way. This is a natural way to get yourself flowing with util. Is you want to swing mid, you want to take these fights, you've got to go from here to here. Your teammates holding your cat, they can't peek you. You might as well take your flash out and throw it above yourself over here. And obviously, in hindsight, this would have been the perfect thing, but this is a play that will help you out so much in the future. Flash behind yourself as you swing. And yeah, like you would have doubled them.
Yeah, I also made a lot of sound there. So.
Yep. Which again, actually, like if we do that flash play, it's awesome, right? Because we're making that sound. They're looking over here. They're scoped in, so they probably won't even see the flash. But because we're making that noise, they're like, "Oh, let's look cat. Let's look right where he's flashing." Which is awesome. You know, it's a great play. But yeah, if you, I don't mind you making noise, but if you're gonna do that too, like if you're just gonna swing them, maybe you walk up here a little bit. And then once you're here, then run and swing. Definitely, instead of running all the way back here and doing it. That's a good point.
Yeah, here I tried to op.
Okay, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Before, like, this is what I mean. Instead of that, we're gonna change it, and you're gonna left click it.
Okay.
But yeah, so you're opping here.
Yeah, you will see my. Yeah, my aim is not very.
All right, let's see.
Also, I don't know what angles to hold with the op.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here's my. I'm an opper. Like that. That was my position. CS for the last 2.5 years. You're making your life so hard here for yourself. One, for many reasons. One, get posted on this. But two, stop jiggling back and forth like you have a rifle. Instead, with an op, I want you to crouch or just stand. Like crouch or stand. And if you're gonna move back and forth, one, I think it's a bad habit to get into. But if you're gonna do it while you're crouched. When you're standing with the op and you're doing it, it is not good. It's just not good. Two, you're eventually setting yourself up for such a difficult shot because you're giving yourself no breathing room. You're holding this angle so tight, and a lot of it comes down to the jiggling too. And as you can see, actually, some of your jiggles you're like hitting into the wall. Get yourself posted. Give yourself some breathing room. Depending on how good you're feeling that day too, it's gonna change how far you hold. And visualize them. Visualize them swinging you. But
Okay.
don't
Well, the thing is,
yeah.
yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say like don't get into the habit of holding super close because like as you get better and better, people are gonna swing you hard. They're gonna swing you aggressively or double swing you.
Well, the thing is, in Siege, we used to hold like crazy tight
Got
angles.
you. Yeah, got
So
you.
that's where that comes from.
Yeah, bro. And that totally makes sense. And here's the thing. Here's the thing, by the way. There is moments and times where you should hold a super tight angle. Like even here. So like when you're in this angle, you might double scope and hold that I can't even show you. Hold this narrowest little angle, right? But when we are in positions to play to kill, we want to give ourselves the breathing room because they're swinging us. And this is an easy shot for us. It's such an easy shot for us. And for them, it's a really hard fight to take. So we want to give ourselves enough time to like actually be able to react and hit that shot. But yeah, I mean, bro, that's actually a really fair point. There is specific angles around the map where you are going to hold super narrow, like this one. You're going to hold so narrow because half of the point of the angle too is just to get info. It's not even to get a kill; it's to get that info.
But like I said, in Siege, we could hold like tight angles.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, no, that makes total sense, bro. That's funny. Yeah, and here again, we're gonna get exposed by that mid lurk, which is just something you're gonna have to be aware of, like going forward. Yeah, and so okay, like at a high level, what we're doing is like there will be a time and place where we post cat here. This is totally fine, but I'm only really posting on A and double scoping if I know 100% that they're here, right? If there's any opportunity for them to be mid, I don't really want to be cat with the op because these are all headshot fights. They can take us on little headshot angles, and with the op, that's always going to favor them. They could jump up here and take that fight. They can go in con. So honestly, at that point, if I think it's going to be A and I'm here, I'm just rotating out. I'm just rotating all the way out and playing for the site.
Okay.
Also, by the way, when you have an op, and especially also like if you guys are winning this much, one, you got to have a kit because you guys have so much money. There's no reason not to have a kit. But two, with your op, get an upgraded pistol. Get like a P250 or a 5.7 because you have so much money already, and you're actually probably going to use it. With the rifle, it doesn't really matter as much, but it's still good to have if you have a lot of money. Oh, that's dangerous. That's so dangerous. Aggressive though. And anytime you're aggressive in this elo, bro, you're gonna destroy players. I mean, that's just CS2 in general, but especially at this level because people can't track very well. So no matter no, what's up?
My friend told me to be aggressive sometimes.
Yes,
so
yes.
I'm trying out. Yeah.
I mean, dude, your friend, honestly, like he's telling you a lot of good stuff, at least from what you've told me so far, bro. Like honestly.
Yeah, he said he was in 2017 or something. It was global elite, or I think it's called.
That makes sense. Yeah, so he's got the CS understanding.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so this where you get a little wild and we lose some of the details that I want you to develop. In the future, I'm going to teach you some cool like gimmick plays to do, but right now what I want you to hardcore focus on is that crosshair placement. You do very good at the beginning there, but then we start to lose it a little bit. That's fine. But then you see we start to like I'm just pausing it at random points. If anyone was like, you killed someone here at last round actually. If anyone is holding for you back here doing these things, you're cooked. Also, another this angle I usually jiggle. I think you're gonna get away with it a lot until you start playing face it. But this angle is a really dangerous one just to swing and look at because what people do is they play up here. They play up here a lot and they sit here and get ready to punish. They sit in these little positions. You would have killed this guy. Short or long way of just saying like be really cautious when we're just like wildly swinging these spots. Also, this is a really good position to play if someone peeks you here. This is an awful position to play if someone's up here. You see that?
Yeah.
They see everything of you and you have no clue. So like, this is a good spot to play if you know for sure it's like, oh, everyone's over here. But if it's like a default round, be really cautious. Yeah, and this guy is he's AFK, yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, right. Like I was just bringing that up though because you did run up top mid. If anyone is in spawn and they're like sitting outside ramp in here, they might hear you when you run all the way up here. That's also why it's good to aggressively fight con, and then once you start getting up towards top mid, start jiggling with A and D, AD, because we're not making any noise and we're jiggling at these angles. Boom. If anyone's there opping or something, maybe we dodge the bullet real quick. but then also we're not making noise for anyone in spawn, so we can eventually start walk flanking. We can start flanking the other team.
Okay. You're my teammate called out to do a B rush.
Okay, gotcha. Small detail here. If you're ever in front, which you weren't at the beginning here, this other guy was, but if you notice you're in front, throw a bomb behind you. Just look behind you real quick and throw a bomb, or drop it on the ground once you get to like here and you realize he's not doing that. Don't make noise though. If you like, never throw bomb up here because then anyone's gonna hear it while you guys are rushing. So, just a little side note, I guess.
Okay.
But yeah, entering with bomb is usually pretty bad. Yeah. I mean, yeah, don't overthink that. That's fine for now. In the future, what you're going to do too with the entry is you're not going to bomb it, and you're going to come out here and jump out the window, because that's what like good entries will do on this map. And then the rest of the team will swing balcony. In general though, I want to see like, I guess like as far as like actual improvements here. Sometimes it's just reality of CS though. Yeah, we eat that. Okay, also, yo, actually very good tip for this specifically. When I'm running out here on Pistron, or if I have a Mac 10 and I decide to go out this way, even though I want to go here, I'm bouncing my head off of this, by the way. I'm jumping up here and bouncing my head off because it's going to throw us right back down. We keep all of our speed, and it's just going to throw off the aim of our opponents. I mean, he just hit a nice shot, a nice adjustment, but good thing to look for in the future. I do that all the time when I see like a doorway or something. I'll bounce my head off of it. On nuke, I'll do it. When I want to fight somebody, I don't just randomly do it, but when I want to fight somebody and like throw their crosshair off and still give myself an advantage.
Just a side note, this round he said to wait. So
Yeah, okay.
I did.
Gotcha. Makes sense. You guys lost. You're forcing. No problem with that. That's fine. Your rank up game.
Yeah.
A nice rank up game so far. Let's finish it. Oh no. Everyone's dying.
Yeah, well, I was waiting here because I thought they would push. They didn't.
Yeah. Oh, that was some crispy aim. Crispy aim. What's not crispy, what I need you to fix is think about the danger here. Your teammates all just died, right? And, you know, he's playing on this angle, so he's not going to see us. But, like, you know, he has legs. He can move around. He can adjust. He can do things, right? So if he's playing on top of that van, it is so dangerous and so risky to just go out there and get that gun. Actually, I mean, to your credit, if he's on the van, he barely sees you. But I'm more concerned if like someone were to jump back or something. Maybe we hear him then. I'm just thinking of like what can get you punished. If you're gonna peek this and do this, like be ready. Honestly, if you want that gun, sit here with your Mac 10, drop off silently, jiggle this out a little bit. Okay, nobody's holding us. Grab it then.
Okay.
Jiggle things out before you go and get that gun. But yeah, bro, what a shot. What a shot, man. Is this guy gonna go to the same spot? Tried to. Oh, dude. This is huge info. And also, again, we got to look at our radar because our teammate has won the round for us. He is in a crazy good spot. But think about it. We're looking at this guy, right? And he shot a few times with this gun. We hear this guy in a different position shooting a different gun. We know both of them are B. You have 47 seconds on the clock. What I need you to do is understand that, and you're not going forward anymore. Now, you're honestly trying to just run away and go towards A site. Go plant the bomb on A because they're not going to be here, right? The caveat is your teammate is here. He could win the round for you. But honestly, like he's better off just doing his thing, and you go and play safe. You go through underpass and go up A and plant the bomb. In my opinion, that's what I would have done. Once I get that info. Like even here, I know the last guy's there. I'm just telling my teammate stay alive, and you are honestly gonna do that soon. So I like that. Yeah, and you didn't need to fight this, but luckily, like you know, you own this guy. But yeah, like it would be so much better if you just reset the situation a bit. But yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. Okay, we're smoking CT.
I actually don't know if it landed, but I'm trying some new things.
Yeah. I will tell you, it's fine for now that you're throwing CT. I will say that if you really wanted to improve and learn, I'll show you the lineup, but throwing right side smokes is the meta in CS2. In CSGO, you needed a CT smoke. You needed it. But in CS2, I actually think that it helps the other team because they can shoot over it and the smoke will dissipate with an M4 or whatever gun they have. And then also, I think it allows them to lurk out too much. If you watch like top teams play, they're not really smoking spawn as much. If they're gonna throw one smoke, they're almost never just throwing spawn smoke, just to set you up for the future. I think now you'll be totally fine with it, honestly. But I think you'd be good at like learning the different stuff. And also like here's the thing too, and why I think people don't throw it anymore is like say this was a gun round and you smoke spawn, you plant here, it allows them to sit here and spam you through the smoke, and you're kind of just like a sitting duck. People at a high level are so good at spamming through the smoke too, and knowing exactly where they need to get you. Also, but the bigger issue here, I want you to think about something. Your teammates are coming from mid, right? Like everyone's coming from mid. The other people are coming out ramp, correct? The one place we didn't go out was Palace and CT, right? Like and CT. We don't have any control here and we don't have control here. But look where you planted the bomb. And the one place that is for both of those, right? So you're planting the bomb here while all your teammates are running around mid, not able to see it. They can't see bomb right there. In this situation, it doesn't matter here because the game's over essentially. But you have to build this good habit. Come out here and plant for them on this side, because then they can actually play for it. And then also you're not exposed to Palace, or you could plant here and you're not exposed to CT and kind of Palace. They could swing out and get you. Huge habit you have to develop is planning for your teammates. But yeah, bro, like really, really well played, man. Honestly, like you're so talented for the hours that you have in this game. So unbelievably talented.